Rock the Ripple. Rock the Ripple. The Rock the Ripple podcast with Narita McInnes.
Let's do this. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Rock the Ripple podcast. It is so awesome to be here with you. I'm your host, Narita McInnes, and this is the first episode for 2023. And before we dive into everything today, I just wanted to make a bit of an announcement, and that is for 2023, I thought I would also, as well as record the audio, is film myself, make a video of it as well. So if you're someone who likes to watch podcasts, you can now see me think in real time and see what happens. Or if you're anything like me, you like to jump on YouTube, check out the video. Who am I listening to? Oh, great. And then put your phone in your pocket and then go for a walk. So that's sort of the premise of this podcast anyway, is it's like a good old-fashioned chinwag. If you've been listening, you'll know. But it's like we're going for a walk along the beach. We're chatting. Anything can come out. You know, who knows? Who knows what will happen? Or we're just hanging out at your favorite cafe. And if this is the first time you're listening to the podcast, welcome, by the way. And if you've been listening, welcome back. You're awesome. You're all awesome, let's be honest. But basically, this show is about picking a sticky note from my wad of notebooks and sticky notes that I have, or an insight that I've scribbled down in a notebook, and then just chatting and jamming on that for the episode. And the kind of things that we'll speak about in these shows, definitely things around the subconscious mind and just how bloody powerful it is, exploring all that we are and more, looking at personal development. Just look, whatever comes through is what will come through on this show. So welcome again. Welcome back for the first ever show for 2023. And let's dive into it, shall we? All right, so today's sticky note, it reads, trying to change what's going on out there before shifting what's going on within is like waiting for our reflection in the mirror to change first. So that is what I had scribbled on my sticky note. And I think I heard someone say something similar, and I just thought that was brilliant because it's so true, because everything begins within. So if we're trying our ass off to try and change what's going on out in the world, and without looking within and doing what we can to change within, then, I mean, we're trying to make the mirror move without us moving, because everything starts within. Everything starts there. And it's like I've said before as well, and obviously heard someone else say, but everything is created twice, first in the mind and then outwardly. So our mind, our subconscious mind, our connection to the force, if you will, Star Wars, or, you know, some people will call it God, prana, chi, energy, the quantum field, whatever you want to call it, that's flowing through us, that's part of all of us, that exists within. So if we do want to create change and see change in the world, if we want to see humanity thrive, we know that our job is to thrive ourselves, because when we thrive, we are helping raise consciousness. We're helping raise the vibration of the planet, because we are playing our part to do that. So when we are doing the work to focus inward and do the work on ourselves, then that affects the whole. So, yeah, I mean, I think, you know, the thing with these kind of things, it makes sense when you think about it. And then it's doing the work where we can sometimes get stuck. And it's not necessarily that we get stuck. It's just sometimes it can be gritty. Sometimes we don't want to look at the stuff that, you know, within that, you know, maybe we're not so happy about. Maybe we don't want to look at the things that we could be improving, right? You know, like the things that are dark within. So I've often thought this and played with this idea, and I don't know about you. You let me know if you think that this is true for you or not. But I've often thought the amount of darkness that we can look at within ourselves is what we can look at outwardly, like as in Not that we want to be looking at that, but it allows for you to process more of the tough stuff that's going on out in the world when you release and give love and compassion to the dark stuff that's happening within. Because if we want to go really big picture here, we live in a world of duality. So we live in a world where there is light and dark. We live in a world where there is up and down, black or white, night and day. Everything has its opposites, and that is because of the universal law of polarity. So it means that for every problem, there is a solution. For every question, there is an answer, which is amazing. And it means for the light, there is the dark. The good thing about allowing more light within and giving love and transcending or transmuting or just processing the darkness that we have within, or the parts of us that need to be healed, that need to be seen. When we do that, we're actually transmuting that on a infinite level, really, because everything is connected. So I don't know if I'm going around in circles with this one. So hopefully you are with me right now. And like this, again, like I said, this is like a chat on the beach. So it can go anywhere. We're walking along the beach. We might see a seagull fly by and then be distracted. Who knows? But the point is, when it comes back to it, when we look at our life, I mean, I don't know about you, but I'd love to explore consciousness and explore all that we are and more, and to learn more about how we tick so we can make the difference that we want to make in the world. You see, I used to come from this place of like, I really want to make a change. I really want to make a difference, without realizing and having that depth of knowledge that, of course, in order to create the change that we need to create or want to see, it all starts with us, each and every one of us. We're all pieces of the puzzle of this game of life, and each of us are here to experience infinity, or source experiencing itself in the only way that we can as the person that we are in this lifetime. So right now, you, as your name, who you are source experiencing itself as you, and you are perfect no matter what. And what I mean is, you are perfect in the experience of you. So I like to, when I'm thinking about infinity, I mean, how can you think about infinity? Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, it's infinity. How do you fathom infinity when, you know, it's just never ending? So every single possibility that could ever exist exists. And anything you think of is a possibility because it's infinity, which is just crazy when you think about it. But I like to think in frequency, in terms of frequency. So let's say you want to step into a new frequency. You want to step into the new frequency of being a healthier version of who you are right now. You step into that frequency by simply going, okay, I choose to step in that frequency. Do you look or feel healthier in that moment? Maybe not, but you've chosen that frequency. So now you get to walk that frequency. What does it look like from that point? What do you no longer do? What do you do now that you are this healthy frequency? So I've definitely gone way off tangent with this bit, but hopefully you're still with me, because I love to look at all the possibilities that are here. I think I was talking about the law of polarity and how for every question there is an answer. And what comes first, the chicken or the egg? The question or the answer? Well, I guess, could it be the question? Could it be the answer? I don't know. But when you think about it, the quality of our life and the quality of how we choose to live really can come down to the questions we choose to ask. Like, what questions are you asking yourself? What questions Are you posing to yourself each day? Are you questioning what's going on in the world 24/7? Or are you looking at, how can I do better? What can I do better in my life, in my sphere of my life? What can I do better? How can I show up better for myself? What can I do more or less of? Because again, like we've said at the start, everything begins within. So when we start there, when we look at what we can do from our standpoint, because wherever you go, there you are, then that is what we can do to help shift consciousness. So if we are trying, and trying is such an interesting word, Yoda would say there is no try. Do or do not, there is no try. Something like that. Sorry, people who love Star Wars, if I've totally stuffed that up. But you know what I'm saying. You either do it or you don't. You either do it or you don't. And when you're giving something a crack, when you're trying, in inverted commas, you are doing it. You might not be doing it very well. You might have just started a new fitness regime and you've got up, you've gone to the gym and you've gotten really sweaty and felt like you're going to pass out or have a bloody heart attack or something, but you've done it. So you're doing it. You're not trying, you're actually doing it. And if you didn't get out of bed that day, you didn't do it. You weren't trying to do it because you didn't do it. It's just, so Yoda is a pretty wise little creature, isn't he? Yeah, so again, coming back to the fact that if we really want to make a change, then we are the one who has to do it. We're the one who has to raise our arm in the mirror and make the move first. It all starts there first. So if you're passionate about something that's in your life that you want to make a difference in, that is there for a purpose and a reason too. If you're wanting to make a difference in whatever it might be, you know that you being the best version that you can be of you, or as I like to say, when you align with the frequency of your highest potential, when you step into that, you know that you're aligned with doing what it is that you're here to do, whatever that looks like. This brings me now to purpose. People often say, well, what's my purpose? Well, your purpose is to be here on earth, is to be. And then along the way, you'll have different purposes, I think, because though you're at different chapters in your life, you might have something that maybe that you, as an inner knowing, you know that you're working towards, or that you know that you will be doing in the future. You can just feel it and sense it. And that's awesome. Maybe you feel and sense, you know, you're going to be a mother. You know, you're going to be a mother, or you know that you're going to explore the planet as a bird watching something. It could be anything. And I like to try and use different examples because no one is the same. No one's vision or inner knowing is the same for anyone. We might have similar paths and similar interests and all that sort of stuff, but what we're here to do is unique to us, and how we do it and how we show up will be different for everyone. And so when you're younger, your purpose might be to you're just having a good time. I don't know. Or maybe you're setting yourself up for life. Or maybe your purpose is as a teacher to children, and to bring their imagination to life and to give them the opportunity to see the possibility and the wonder and the power of all that they are. You know, and that could be, you might be a teacher for a while and then you might decide, you know what, I want to travel the world and I want to do something else. And I'm going to rate hotels across the world because I want to be doing that. And my purpose is to share that, or just my purpose is to experience that. It doesn't matter. The point is, in order to do those things, you had to make the decision first. You had to decide that that's what you want to do. And then you do it. And that's like moving the arm in the mirror. You decide, okay, that's what I'm going to do. I decide that that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a change within to see that without. So yeah, I really love that whole, is it metaphor, analogy? I mix it up, doesn't matter, of just thinking about, if we're trying to make such a difference out there, it all starts within first. And I know I always come back to that a lot. And I think as well, if you imagine a spiral going upwards, and you imagine that you learn something on one of those spirals, and then as you keep spiraling up, you keep learning more. And the more you learn it, the deeper it lands. And so, you would have heard someone say before, everything begins within, or look within. And you might have heard that, but when it lands at that deeper level, that depth of knowledge, that depth of wisdom, you're like, yes, I really get this now. I really get that if I want to play the part of shifting consciousness for humanity, then that is what I need to do. So, yeah. So, I mean, look, this has been a very good chat. And I don't know how long I've been talking for, but thanks for sticking with me if you're still here, because I have gone on a few tangents, and that will happen. But I really just want this to feel like a natural chat, like you and I just chatting together, because that's how we do it, And if you do have a sticky note or an insight or an idea of your own that you'd love me to chat about, please do share a comment in, if you're watching this on YouTube, or send me an email. Over at naridamckinnis.com. You can do that, or my Instagram page at Narita McInnes. So anything like that, is you can get in contact with me. I'll put all the links to things always. I'll do that. I'll pop that in the show notes and the description, so you can just click through to anything that has come through today. And yeah, this is 2023. We are in it. We are back. It's 2023. I don't know how. I think I saw a meme on Instagram recently that said 2022 has been the longest week of my life. I mean, it's true. It went so bloody fast, didn't it? And I don't know about you, but time is just speeding up so much. But of course, as you and I both know, time is an illusion anyway, if I can speak. Illusion. But yeah, that is time, that old chestnut. So anyway, thank you, awesome human, for being here with this Rock the Ripple podcast episode. I am looking forward to catching up with you again next time. In the meantime, have a cracker of a day, and I will look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.